Wow, what an exceptional fight. First off, my hat goes off to Lamont Peterson. He could have easily ran, but he stood in the pocket. I don't know how he withstood those brutal, devastating body shots. Errol Spence, the man is phenomenal. He knocked out Adrian Broner. Then he knocks out Floyd Mayweather. He goes to the UK and he makes Kell Brook quit. Then he comes back and dominates a devastating body puncher in his own right in Lamont Peterson. In this fight here, you had two of the same styles, but Errol Spence was the more younger, stronger, fresher fighter. Lamont Peterson, like I said, my hat goes off to him. He stood in the pocket. He could have easily came into this fight and chose to run, but he stood in the pocket. He traded body shots. He gave as good as he can give. As good as he got, he gave. But Errol Spence was just too powerful. There were times where he would hit Lamont Peterson, and I would literally just cringe, man. I almost felt like crying. You could just feel every shot that Errol Spence hit Lamont Peterson with. You could just feel, oh man, this fight is going to take something out of Lamont Peterson, man. He took a brutal, devastating ass whooping tonight. And there's no way on earth Keith Thurman can beat Errol Spence. Errol Spence would probably stop Keith Thurman within 1 or 2 rounds. It's going to take a fighter like a Terrence Crawford or an Amir Khan. You're going to have to be a boxer. You got to outbox Errol Spence, and even that's going to be tough. He displayed a phenomenal jab. He worked behind his jab tonight with beautiful body work. Errol Spence, in my opinion, he's one of the best body punchers in the sport of boxing, along with Lamont Peterson. That's what made this fight so very interesting and very entertaining. You had two of the most devastating, dominating body punchers. But like I said, man, Errol Spence was just more powerful. You could just see every shot he would land, it would just take something out of Lamont Peterson. And Lamont Peterson is a game fighter, but you can just see every time Errol would just hit him in the body, it would just take something out of him. And you can just feel it coming through the screen, man. There were times where I just felt like crying, man. I felt like crying for Lamont Peterson. You can just see the punishment he was taking. He got dropped in the 5th round by a devastating shot. And it was just brutal. Brutal ass whipping. Like I said, man, he could have came into the fight. He could have ran, could have danced around the ring, but he stood in the pocket. He took that ass whooping like a man. And my respect goes off to Lamont Peterson, man. He fought like a true warrior, but Errol Spence, he's just a beast, man. Like I said, he stopped Broner, stopped Floyd. He made Kell Brook quit. The dude is phenomenal. And he hits like a light heavyweight. His power is amazing. He's in there hitting guys with body shots, light heavyweight shots, and you're not going to withstand that. You're hitting him. He's just walking through your punches, man. I don't see anybody beating Errol Spence at 147. Maybe Terrence Crawford or an Amir Khan. You got to outbox him, but that's going to be easier said than done. You guys let me know what y'all thought of the fight. I thought it was a brilliant fight. Errol Spence was just too young, too strong, too powerful, man. Set up there and made Lamont Peterson quit, and this took his soul and his heart from him. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of the fight, and still IBF champion, undefeated Errol Spence. Can anybody beat him? Drop me your comments, hit that like button, and subscribe. I'm out.